Pieces of Jamaica is a photographic journey through Jamaica, but it's not the kind of touristy stuff you'd see for a coffee table book. It's more about authentic Jamaica, showing people as they are, and places, just regular houses, people being people. And so what it captures is what Jamaicans get to see every day, and tourists get to see sometimes if they go into Jamaica and out of the tourist areas. It basically isn't a book of tourist photos. It's not about the landscape per se, and it's actually a way to connect, especially Jamaicans in the diaspora, Jamaicans living outside of Jamaica, to home. Granny's country house. Closets scented with camphor balls and old lady, where Kingston children spent holidays sipping Milo tea and eating fruits right from the tree. Walk with me and reminisce. It's called House in St. Bess. It's probably the one that inspired me the most. I got involved in this project because a friend of mine, David Muir, he's been a photographer just for 4 years now, and he's my really good friend. His wife is my really good friend, and he had been doing these exhibitions called Pieces of Jamaica. I actually named it for him because I've been working on stuff like his press releases, whatever is happening, naming the pieces. I've been an integral part of that. So what we noticed when he did the exhibitions is that people loved the work, but sometimes could not afford just one piece for maybe like $500 or so. So he thought of a way that he could put together a lot of these pieces so people could have them at a good price. And that's where Pieces of Jamaica came in. And of course, he didn't just want it to be photos, he wanted some words to it, and he asked me. There were some pictures that right off the top, I just was able to write a poem or some kind of prose, and it was perfect. Others, not so much. I sometimes had to ask him to go back to this place. How did you get the photo? Who is this person? Tell me his story. And sometimes it came out even better than when I just looked at it and wrote, because when I had the background to work with, it added more depth to what I wrote. This one is Papa, and when I saw this picture, I just said, Papa, he looks like he could be anybody's grandfather. So his eyes tell decades of tales of a nation defined by progress, independence, carving its name in the world. I haven't been writing much in my spare time, but I've always written, and I have tons of poems that someday I'll get together in a book, maybe sooner than later. Actually, I still have the long form versions for these, and what I wanted to do with them is do a book of poetry and then have smaller pictures and my poetry, the long form, to go with them. So this is something that I'm planning to work on very soon. This book actually means a lot to me, and at first, when it was just an idea, I thought, oh, cool, I could write nice. I'm just gonna write stuff. But I'll tell you of an experience that I had recently. We were at the Jamaican Jerk Festival. It's a very huge festival, like 18,000 people attend this festival almost every year. And we had a booth there, and a woman came by and she was looking at the book. And she flipped to a page where there were two tailors, and one was making upholstery and another one was making clothes. And she looked at the book and started crying. She just started crying, and I'd never seen it. The photographer, who has been many more places with the book and interacted with many more people, he had seen that before. I'd never seen that. And she said, my dad was a tailor, and I can't contain myself. I will buy it online, but I can't look at this anymore. And it's just to see the reaction of people. It means a whole lot more to me now that I've been seeing how people have reacted to the book than it did initially, when it was just, oh, cool, I'm going to write something in a book. It's nice pictures, nice writing. It really touches people, and that's very important. Wired to hustle, he turns life's lemons into peanuts. But stress can't keep him down. The Ital meds keeps him lifted off the ground.